When the liver needs restoration. How to help this organ at home. What to include in the diet to keep the liver healthy. What herbs can be used for its restoration and cleansing, as it is the most important organ in our body. If you want to maintain liver health, dedicate 8 minutes to watch this video, as right now, we will provide answers to all these questions. Today, you will be able to take steps towards rejuvenation and longevity. In our body, the liver is a multifunctional organ, and it can indeed cleanse itself from toxins. Additionally, it synthesizes essential substances. It is a unique organ with the ability to regenerate and restore it. Nevertheless, it still requires our attention and assistance, as the liver can face increased workload and be subjected to the impact of infections. The liver is located under the rib cage. Approximately 2,000 liters of blood pass through the liver each day. It is the largest internal organ in terms of volume and mass, with the highest temperature and completely unique capabilities. The liver never stops working, constantly staying active. It detoxifies the body, provides glucose to the organism, stores blood and glycogen, synthesizes cholesterol, bilirubin, and bile acids, plays a role in the formation of digestive enzymes, facilitates the absorption and function of vitamins and minerals, and influences hormone and others, biologically active compound concentrations. All of these functions are carried out by hepatocytes, liver cells with the ability to perform various biochemical reactions, neutralizing and consolidating toxins while forming new compounds. When the concentration of harmful substances increases in the liver, it may not be able to fully process them, causing these substances to accumulate in the liver cells. As a result, hepatocytes suffer, leading to inflammatory processes and the development of connective tissue. These changes are a consequence of the return to the blood of hepatropotropic substances that settle in the liver. To restore the normal function of the liver, in such cases, assistance is required. What undermines the health of our liver? First and foremost, the consumption of alcoholic beverages and smoking, as well as the intake of fatty, smoked, spicy foods, medicinal drugs, especially statins, and certain antibiotics. These are simply harmful to our liver. The situation can be exacerbated by past infectious or parasitic diseases and an unhealthy lifestyle. To help your liver and maintain its health, it is necessary to follow some simple rules. First and foremost, pay attention to your diet. A healthy liver diet includes several principles. One of them is consuming food at specific times, calmly and without haste. It is best to steam or boil food in a small amount of water. Avoid frying and instead stew with water and the addition of first pressed vegetable oils or bake in foil. Healthy food means fresh, not reheated, and moderately warm meals. Additionally, it is necessary to give up alcohol, coffee, strong tea, and sugar, and limit the consumption of fatty red meat, cream, fatty dairy products, and whole milk. It is better to replace sweets with fruits. The last meal should be consumed 2-3 hours before bedtime. Overeating and the use of restrictive diets for weight loss, especially mono, diets like cabbage or protein diets, are unfavorable for the liver. It is important to remember that diet specifics always depend on individual health characteristics. What foods should be consumed for the health and restoration of the liver? Include grapefruit in your diet, as it contains the antioxidant naringin, which naturally protects the liver. This substance reduces the development of liver fibrosis, a condition in which excessive connective tissue forms in the liver. Grapes, especially red and purple varieties, are known for their anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. Consumption of blueberries and cranberries for 21 days protects the liver from damage. Additionally, blueberries help enhance the response of immune cells and antioxidant enzymes. Cruciferous vegetables increase the level of detoxification enzymes, protecting the liver from damage when eating 400 grams of broccoli daily for 12 weeks. This significantly reduces the level of bad cholesterol, which also benefits the liver. Dried fruits and nuts contribute to more active metabolic processes and have a cholagogue effect, leading to rapid and natural cleansing of the liver tissue. Among all types of nuts, walnuts are the most beneficial for reducing fatty liver disease as they contain a high amount of antioxidants, omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. Fatty fish also contains omega-3 fatty acids, which are beneficial unsaturated fats for both heart, brain, and liver health. If there are liver problems and its restoration is required, it is possible to use home remedies that positively influence liver cells. However, before taking any action, it is best to consult a doctor, undergo tests and examinations to determine the appropriate treatment strategy, and approach the situation correctly. Which herbs are beneficial for cleansing and improving the liver condition? Medicinal plants are used for this purpose. Milk thistle is known for its healing properties. It increases the liver's resistance to pathological influences, enhances liver detoxification, promotes recovery from various damages, accelerates the regeneration of damaged liver cells, and helps normalize bile secretion and metabolic processes. Crushed dry herb is taken in a teaspoon 3 times a day, immediately after meals for 2 to 3 weeks, and a positive effect is felt by the end of the treatment. As a preventive measure, you can consume tea with added milk thistle for extra flavor, and a small amount of honey can be added. An infusion of aspen bark is prepared in a water bath for 30 minutes. Take 1 tablespoon of bark for a cup of boiling water and consume 100 ml 3 times a day, before meals for a month. A herbal mixture consisting of equal parts of horsetail, chicory, yarrow, and St. John's wort is brewed in 200 ml of boiling water and infused for 2 hours. Take 2 tablespoons of the mixture 30 minutes before meals 3 times a day for 3 weeks. Chamomile. Drinking chamomile tea reduces inflammation, promotes normalization of bile flow, cleanses the liver, and has a spasmolytic effect. Steep 1 teaspoon of chamomile flowers in 200 ml of boiling water for 30 minutes and drink 100 ml of boiling water before meals 3 times a day. Share in the comments. What helps you normalize liver function? Be cautious when using home remedies, as improper or untimely application can worsen the condition and lead to serious health problems. Undergo a medical examination to establish a diagnosis and determine the stage of the process. Exercise caution when treating acute viral hepatitis, gallstone disease, decompensated liver cirrhosis, kidney insufficiency, and allergies. If the video was helpful to you, share it with your friends. We wish you good health and a positive mood.